Finances, one of those topics that can be difficult to talk about online. Some people may be struggling to get out of debt or even make ends meet, while others are trying to decide how to spend what they earn or learn how to invest. Nevertheless, it seems there are always questions circulating when it comes to money. I am no financial expert, but in this video, I want to share the simple structure we use to manage our finances in a way that gives us peace. Maybe it will be of help to you too. I have 4 large categories in our finances. I say our because my husband and I combine our finances as we view them as a gift from God that we have been entrusted to manage together. The 4 categories are giving, investing, saving, and living. Let me explain. The first category is giving. This is the most important category for us. Each month, once we get paid, we stop and decide how much we are giving back to God and how we can help others. We believe in tithing, so for us, the first 10% is something we give to God without hesitation. Often though, there is something specific on our hearts that we want to support, so we talk about it and put that money aside. The second category is investing. My husband and I have decided what percentage of our income each month is set aside for investments. This reflects our desire to prepare for retirement one day, to leave an inheritance for our children, and to prepare for big events we know will come up in the future. The third category is saving. This is where we save for expenses we know are coming up in the next year or two. Things like taxes, car repairs, medical bills, and yearly subscriptions. We list out these expected costs and divide them by the month leading up to the payment. For example, if we know our land taxes are going to be around $1,000 each year, we save about $100 per month. Once these 3 categories are taken care of, we live on the rest. The final category is living expenses. This includes our mortgage payments, groceries, utilities, transportation, all of the everyday costs of life. Because we know how much is going into the other 3 categories, we adjust our living expenses to fit whatever is left. Our income does fluctuate from month to month, so we try to be careful. Some months we don't eat out at all. Other months we're able to buy the next size up in our child's wardrobe or replace something we've been putting off. Each month looks a little different, but I know that we have given, invested, saved, and are living with what we've been entrusted with. And that gives me peace. If a month is particularly tight or an unexpected bill comes up, sometimes I take on a small side job to help cover those expenses. How do we manage all of this? Well, my husband and I use a very basic Google spreadsheet that we made together. We can both access it at any time. We both know where the money is going, and when we make a purchase, we enter it right away. Everything is managed in one place. At the end of each month, we take 5 to 10 minutes to look back at the previous month, talk about what the next month will look like, and then we move on. That's it. This simple structure has been part of our marriage since day one. We've been through many different stages, from being newlyweds to having a baby to moving house, and each time we've come back to our spreadsheet, worked it out together, and continued moving forward. Sometimes I think we can overthink our finances, but I've learned that when I have a simple structure in place and continue to follow it, it relieves stress. I'm no longer using my energy trying to figure things out every single month. Over the years, I've tried to bring simple systems and structure into different areas of my life. And for me, Simple structure doesn't limit life, it creates space for what matters most. It's what allows me to live a more meaningful life. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next week. Bye!